Hello, I'm Andres Van Quick and I'm going to talk about how to open a micro company in Uruguay. Sometimes foreigners arrive in Uruguay and they have great ideas to open a business, and they don't know how to do it. That's why this video is going to give them a lot of information. On the other hand, sometimes the foreigners need to prove their income in order to get the permanent residence in Uruguay. This is also very important. That's why this video is also very interesting for them to see it. If you have a retirement or a pension, you don't need anything of this because the immigration will accept your income, being having a pension or a retirement. Then nothing of this is going to be necessary. On the other hand, if you find a job in Uruguay and you are an employee, you don't need to open any company. You will get your income from the company where you're working on, and the immigration will accept this for your state or your permanent visa. If you are a freelance, you will need to open a company, because yes, you could work in a computer freelance for many companies in Uruguay or also in other parts of the world. But in any case, in order to prove that you have an income, a steady income, it doesn't need to be the same amount every month. Some months you will have a bigger amount and others you will have a lower amount. But on average, this is acceptable for the immigration department, and they will provide you with a permanent visa. If you want to buy and sell products, you will have to have a company. Yeah, that's right. If you want to give advice or consultancy, you will have to have a service company, and we'll talk about that later on. If you are a craftsman, for example, if you do jewelry, there is a lot here in Uruguay, it is possible that in some fairs they ask you to have a company. If you are a farmer, if you buy a chacra or a campo, and you are a farmer, you can produce the food for yourself, for your own consumption. But if you sell, you must have a company as well. To have a company, you do not need to have an office or a business building. You can just do it from your home. That's very, very interesting. You can open your business, and put your home as a business location, and this is totally acceptable. There are different types of companies. There are micro companies, there are limited liability companies, and there are anonymous society, and there are others. But in this video, we will dedicate ourselves to the micro companies. I will talk, in this video about the micro companies. Micro companies are sole proprietorships with one partner. This is a unipersonal company. It's just yourself. You don't need to have a partner. It is designed for micro entrepreneurs, merchants, or self-employees. Opening a micro company in Uruguay is very simple, and you pay very little taxes. That's why it's so interesting. You have a sales limit. Of course, you cannot have a big, large company. It's just a micro company, and your sales should not exceed the $20,000, in annual sales. $20,000 in annual sales. There are two types of micro companies. There is a commercial or industrial companies, and there are the companies of services. Commercial or industrial companies. You pay a fixed value of around $50 a month in taxes. It's very interesting because you pay every month the same amount, and therefore you don't need any accountant, you know. This is so easy to do it, and you can do it as a commercial, buying and selling, or producing something. Of course, we are talking about family companies, one-person company, small companies. But this will give you enough revenues to prove that you can do a good living in Uruguay. It is so easy, you don't need to have an accountant. Commercial and industrial examples: bakery, clothes, shoes, food, others, any product, you know, electronic equipments also, you know, anything that you buy and you sell, or anything that you buy components and you build and you sell. Service company, it is for consulting and advisory work, you know. In this case, the value of the tax to pay varies depending on the billing of the services. Examples could be accounting, finance consultants, real estate, medical, dentists, and much others. Well, this is the end of this short video. I hope this video has been useful for you, and if you have any other question, just contact me at this WhatsApp or this email address. Okay? Thank you very much and have a great day.